Hey everyone, this is Gina here, and welcome back to the Doctor Who podcast. And today, in our third episode, we are talking about our top ten favorite characters from New Who, and our top 5 characters from Classic Who. Everyone, want to introduce yourselves?
Hey, I'm Mimi. I hope you will enjoy this podcast.
Hello, I'm Ethan, and I'm here again.
Again.
I told you so. Hello, I'm Mohammed. As I can say,
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay. So, who wants to go first as saying their top 10 people?
Mimi.
Mimi.
Oh,
Mimi. Hello, honey.
Sorry.
How are you today?
I thought first. So my top 10,
Mm-hmm.
the first on the top 10 will be Rose.
You
So,
start from 10 to 1.
yeah,
We do 10 to 1.
yeah, from 10 to 1.
So, who's your 10th favorite companion of New Who?
Rose. Oh, definitely.
Same. You can explain why, like.
So because she is, I don't know, she was the first companion in the New Who. But I still don't like her. I don't know if someone has another opinion, but this is my opinion. So, yeah, this is why.
What about you, Ethan? Do you agree or disagree?
Mostly, to me, it often switches between Rose and Clara. So, mainly Rose, though.
Yeah, because I said the same thing with mine, because I put Rose at the bottom as well, because I felt as if, like, I just didn't like her. She was kind of a needy person.
Well, the thing is, like, I often put Clara last because with Rose, at least she had a character. It was a rubbish character, but it's still a character. Clara was a bit like a walking brick for most of her first series.
Yeah.
I don't like Rose's character, so I still don't like her.
The only part of Rose that was okay to me was that when she had like the really big gun and then she just disappeared. That was a good moment for me. And that's it.
My favourite Rose moment is, but I like her in series.
If you say the part where she leaves, I'm gonna fight you.
No.
Actually fight you.
I like her most in series 1 than anything.
Yeah.
Just because I think I really like her and Christopher Eccleston, or the Ninth Doctor. Yeah. Whatever. I just like their friendship. They seem to have this really nice friendship. Whereas with David Tennant or the 10th Doctor and her, it just seems to be a bit sort of, I don't know. I just don't know what they did with their relationship
He got
after
cute,
that.
and all of a sudden, oh my gosh, he's cute. Maybe I like him more than a friend. That's how I felt what happened. That's what I felt what happened.
Also, because you don't really see that progression. At the end of series 1, they're still just really good friends.
Yeah, and then
It's just they're in love, and it's like,
what happened?
okay. Did we miss something?
We probably, it's gonna say it was in like an extra. It was like in like that one show that everyone doesn't want to see, but like no one saw. Everyone saw it. It was just like, okay.
Imagine if they planned a spin-off all about Rose.
I would probably watch it to see. Okay, what happened? Is this it? Oh, it's kind of sucks.
Yeah, Rose and the human 10th Doctor in a soap opera.
No. You lost me at soap opera.
I lost everyone at soap opera.
Okay, so Mimi, you're number 9.
My number 9 is Clara because I don't know, her character was like okay in the first episodes where she were, but I don't know. In the next where Danny were there, I don't like her because she was always in the same. She had always the same opinions like Danny, she always like she was like, I don't know, I didn't like her in the other seasons. In 7 she was okay, but 8 and 9 she was like, nah. No, I didn't like her. That's why she's mine on my list.
Yeah, I put Clara at my number 8, and I put at 9. I put Jack Harkness.
Oh,
I can see a disagreement there.
I didn't like him.
The very first disagreement of this episode.
I didn't like him at all. I didn't know why he was there. He just showed up, and then he's like, I like everyone. I'm in love with everyone, not just guys, not just girls, just everyone. I was like, okay, good, congratulations. And then I was just like, I don't know. I just don't know why I put him at number 9. I don't think because he was. I don't have anything that's memorable to me.
I did like him in The Empty Child and The Doctor Dances.
Yeah.
But
yes.
after, I don't know. He was all right in the 3-parter with the Master, Sound of Drums, Utopian, all that. That's about it, really.
Yeah, that's why I put him at 9.
I should really watch some of Torchwood, actually, because they probably do a lot more with him there, but I haven't, so...
Yeah, nah. What about you, Mohammed? Who you put at your number 9?
I don't know. Actually, I liked him as well in The Empty Child and The Doctor Dances, but not pretty sure about the rest of it. Actually, my 10th favorite, top 10 first favorite companion is Rose too. Glad you ask. You missed me.
I'm sorry. I did miss you. I'm sorry.
No problem. Just kidding. But my number 9, probably Donna.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that. I actually am gonna have to disagree with you on that.
Actually,
So am I.
Completely disagree with you on that. With Donna being your number 9.
it could be really Martha. Martha
Again?
was a very...
Again, disagree with you again. I'm gonna have to disagree with you because my.
I mean,
River Song.
River Song.
Excuse you?
I forgot that. River Song. He says. Could
Or
be
Mickey.
Which
yes.
one? For what?
That's Screwed Martin. Number 9 is River Song. I just decided that.
Ethan, I thought we were supposed to be friends.
We are. I liked River Song most of the time, but then they. I don't know what they did. They did something. They just. I don't know why she was. I have no idea what I'm trying to say here. I'm trying to think of what I want to say.
I just liked it overshadowed when they first introduced her to us and she died the first thing. I think everyone was surprised when they brought her back.
I like the idea of the Doctor and her timeline running parallel, but I sort of wish they'd carried that on. Like in Capaldi's last one, it's her first time meeting him and his last time meeting her. That would have been quite a nice. I wish they'd stuck with that, but in the middle of Series 6, they sort of stopped that.
Yes.
And they just had them meeting randomly. It's like, you had something good there. Because it could have been really heartbreaking.
Actually,
Well, you have to remember the
totally.
I'm sorry.
Actually, I totally agree that it's all. We can blame the impatient Stephen Moffat. Actually, it can be really better, but middle of the 6th series, we just screwed.
Cause for River Song thing, you have to remember in like the first episode where they first had her, she explained like everything that was gonna happen in their like timeline, and she said like, I met you the last time I met you was you were old, you gave me a Sonic, and we spend it somewhere on some planet I forgot. Don't hate me. But yeah, it was basically just that. and I like that they followed through with it. But
No,
like
no,
your
but-
like your point, the point that you said, I didn't like that they, just were not following it properly.
No, but imagine if her first episode with Matt Smith was that last day for her, his first time meeting her there. Like, so he gives her the screwdriver there because he knows that to him, she's going to the library next.
Whoa, but they said that in like the only reason I say to that like in the first episode where they said it, she said like, when I met you, the last time I saw you, you were old.
No, she didn't say old. She said, when I saw you turned up on my doorstep with a new haircut and a suit.
Oh yeah,
That could be
I thought she said
Matt
she was
Smith.
old. I thought she said it was old too.
Well, they didn't.
You look
I
so
don't
much
think Stephen
older.
I don't think Steve Moffat knew he was going to cast an older actor after.
It doesn't matter. I mean, Matt Smith was 2,000 years old. Older.
Sure.
So, I don't blame the appearance. Just
But anyway, we could probably be talking about River all day. So should we move on?
I want to actually talk about. I want to talk about in like a future episode, River Song's timeline, because that's one of my. It's like one of my favorite things that I like to talk about.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so Mimi, number 7.
Yes. Number 7. Number 7 is Rory. I don't know why I put Rory on number 7.
Yeah,
But,
I put Rory at number 7 as well.
Yeah, he was like really cool companion, like with Amy and something. It was really funny to watch these episodes, but he's not like so exciting and so. Oh, sorry. What?
I would. Who's?
Sorry. Okay, no, go on.
I would-
You might me. Sorry, it's time to talk with Ethan.
Thank you. I would probably swap him with Mickey, just because Rory seems like just a better version, like of Mickey. Like Mickey didn't really do anything; he had nothing to do. Whereas Rory, they thought they sort of took Mickey and thought, let's do him a bit better.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Didn't Martha end up marrying Mickey anyways?
Well, for some reason. What about that? What about that guy she met at the end of series 3?
She said
That was
she
a bit.
Yeah, I was confused about that.
Who wrote that episode? That was ridiculous.
Russell T Davies.
Because for number 7, I put also Rory because I felt as if he was good, but he wasn't top 5. Literally after like 7, after like number 8, I got kind of like confused, and I was kind of sad when I had to put people below, and I put Mickey as number 11 because I did not like Mickey in any way. So yeah. I didn't think he was important. I think he was just the person who just came. Like, if that makes sense.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So Mimi, number 6.
Yeah, because they're a pair, and I thought, yeah, why not? I put Amy on 6. I'm so sorry for anyone who loves Amy, but I had to because she was really cool. I mean, she was like so badass. But I put her on 6 because I have my top 5 on New Who.
Exactly.
And and that's why I put Amy on 6.
I put Amy on 6 as well, and the reason I did that is because my favorite scene favorite episode that Amy was I don't know, I forgot the name of it, but it was the episode where Amy went into like the 2 rooms with
The girl who
was a
waited.
Waterfall. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I love that. I love that episode.
That
yeah.
episode I've watched about 5 times, and I've almost watched it as much as I watched Girl in the Fireplace, because I think it's one of like the best episodes they did in like a while.
Well, I'm afraid I will have to disagree with you in putting her at number 6. And in number 6, I would probably put Bill Potts.
No, I put Bill in first place.
I don't know. I think because frankly, she's not the most memorable companion.
They didn't do good with
She hasn't
her.
really. I know, but like she hasn't had many standout moments. She hasn't really done anything you can really remember.
When she shot the doctor, that's kind of memorable. What do you think?
Not really. It was just I forgot about it until you just mentioned it then.
Wow.
But also because she didn't really change as a character. She didn't really like one thing I always with companions. One thing I always look out for is them progressing as characters
She never
and
had
changing.
time to change, though.
That's the problem. I think
put
they
her on
kept her for.
I'm sorry.
If they kept her for series 11 or something, I think she could have been a really good companion because she was set up to be a really good companion. Then they just cut it short.
Like, it made no sense. Why act as if this season was going to be a new slate for everything and then just literally kill off almost all of the characters?
Oh, and also her ending. I
Pissed
didn't
me
like
off.
that. Hated that.
The ending pissed me off because there was no point of bringing back the stupid water monster from the first episode of the series to finally say, here's a loophole of how she's not technically dead.
How long do you think it took for him to come up with that?
2 seconds. 2 flippin' seconds.
Great.
They could have had.
And he probably. I bet you. I could just imagine him looking through every single episode of Series 10, thinking, "How can I get Bill out? How can I? Oh yeah, I'll use that water lady for some reason. Bring her back."
I was just like, there was no point. You could have kept her around. She was, to me, she would have been like an awesome person to have. And plus, she was your first LGBT person to come on the show, for the first one ever. Why take her off the first season she's there?
Captain Jack Harkness.
Yeah, true. Oh man.
First LGBT. Bam! First season.
Technically.
In 2005.
True.
So, actually,
I
that
said
part
that too, and
really
it
didn't make sense.
It went through my head. It went over my head. And I said it too. I did say it in the beginning of the podcast. I did say it.
So what number are we on now? 5,
We are on
isn't
5. 5, Mimi.
My number 5 is definitely River, because I know we disagree on this, but I don't know. River was in on
I put her in
on
third
season
place. I'm
4
sorry.
in the. I'm sorry. I don't know. She was really cool. Like she was, but I don't get it that River is just a daughter from freaking Amy. I don't like that. But she's cool. She's really cool. She's like the wife of the doctor, and it's also a little bit confusing. But I like her character. I like her pretty much. That's why she's on my place.
What about you, Ethan? What's your 5?
Well, I know it's not River because that's. I don't really know who. I don't know who I put in 5th actually.
I put Nardole in 5th.
I put in above 5th, like in 11th or something like that.
You put him in 11th? You don't even like Nardole?
Well, because I didn't actually remember him until you said his name just now. Actually, mainly because he didn't really have a point at all. Like, what did he do? He was just comic relief, really.
Yeah, they set up this series as if it was gonna be like the last one, like forever, killing off everyone, putting everyone in the place where they need to be. Doctor regenerates and we probably won't even see regeneration because he kept on teasing us almost every episode. And yeah, all his villains just die. Like Missy dying pissed me off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What?
So I've been looking on YouTube at the podcast, and it's called the HPRP Amino Podcast.
It shouldn't be called that because I'm looking.
HPRP Amino Podcast 3.
I hate my life.
So I just change. I'm sure you can change it when we're done.
I can change it now.
Restart.
What
Okay,
is
well
supposed to
there you
be
go.
the name of it? Wait, what? I changed it before, and I refreshed the page, so now it's just messed up. Okay, so it said it was like save changes. Okay, done. Sorry, y'all keep continuing. Mimi.
Yes.
Number 4.
Number 4 is Nardole because I don't know, I like him. He's
Really?
very
Dr.
Yeah.
VH. No, not you. Regina. Dr. VH. Podcast. Anyway.
What did I miss?
No, looking for the YouTube. Dr. VH. Sorry.
Okay. Just continue. Y'all can just continue.
Carry on.
Yeah. Continue. Number 3.
News talking. News talking.
Well,
Okay.
my number 4 would not be Naruto because, as I said, he'd be number 11. I'll probably put Martha at number 4
Oh,
because I really like Martha. She's one of my favourite companions. I don't see why I don't get why loads of people don't like her.
No,
Yeah.
loads of people don't like her because she came right after Rose, and they felt as if Martha was just being, oh my god, I love the Doctor so much. Oh my god, I want to be with him so much. Like, no, she wasn't though. I mean, she was. At the same time, she wasn't.
But I really hate how they sort of like. She was
What?
in the show. They kept on comparing her to Rose as well.
They did.
The Doctor kept mentioning Rose. He took Martha to the same place as he took Rose, and it's like, are you trying to make us hate? Are you trying to make those people hate her?
Like, don't act like. She did everything much better than Rose. My
To me,
goodness.
she.
What? I'm sorry.
No, you go first. You go first.
I was gonna say, like, when she was like the season finale, the 3-part season finale was like the best, like her best time, and I was just like, she went all around the world to find these 3 things, to find these little 3 vials. It didn't even make sense. You didn't need it, but she still did it. She spread the word, and she was. Bow. I bow down to her because she was amazing. I put her at my number 2 spot.
One thing I loved about Martha is she was a grown up. She was independent. She could do things on her own, like in the 3-part and in Human Nature and Family of Blood. When the Doctor's a human, she has to do everything herself.
Just revised my thoughts. Now she could be even one. She was really good actually. I don't know why did I put her at 9.
What?
That was ridiculous.
You're like,
Now-
you know what? I'm looking over this.
I'm paradox myself. Anyway, actually, yes, it makes really sense. Her independent behavior is very good.
So now we're
I
in
like-
second place, basically. Now, afterwards.
Thing is that the problem when you get to like the top 4 or 5 is my top 5. I would have them all in one, to be honest.
Yes.
Like they're all really good, and just
Yeah.
putting them 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 doesn't really mean anything to me because I like all of them.
Same. That's why I was just like, okay, top 5. I already know. I just need to figure out my 8th, 9th, and 10th.
So, are we on number 2 now?
You're on number 2.
Number 2.
Okay.
Okay. Should I say it? Okay. I just do it. My number 2 is for sure Bill, because I like her. She's like really into it. I mean, she was okay. She didn't have a lot screen time. Like, okay, well, she had, but she was not really useful like for some things, and that's what I don't like. Really, I don't like it. But she's on the second place on my list because, like, really.
What about for you, Ethan?
In second, well, I'll probably put Amy, actually.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, just because I just really liked her. I really liked how they set her up, the Doctor knowing her as a child and all that. And I liked how they seem to have corrected a lot of mistakes they made with Rose in Amy. Like, she does some similar things. She starts off by wanting to be with the Doctor and abandoning her boyfriend, like Rose did. But then she sort of becomes a bit more grown up and realizes, actually, no, I love Rory.
Yeah.
I just quite like that.
I like that they made him. They were the first married couple, no? Am I wrong? I'm gonna be wrong. It's okay if I'm wrong.
I'm pretty sure they are the first married couple. Yeah. Pretty sure.
Yeah. I like that though, because it made it like, okay, you're just like, you know what? This guy's so much better, and like so much more stable.
Actually, when we pick up the Martha, yes, Martha, I like her independent behaviors. When it comes to Amy, it's contrary to Amy, Martha, sorry. It's just like really addicted to the Doctor, hooked in a way. I didn't like that, to be honest. So, she could be in 11 or 9. No, not so bad. She was good in the Girl Who Waited, so she could be 8 for me. But Amy is not really good for me.
And in number 1, I think I might. Can I try and guess? Because
Just
I know.
guess.
I'm gonna guess. This is mine, and because we haven't mentioned this person yet, I'm gonna say Donna.
Yes.
Or she- Yes.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Yes,
Everyone
you're
talks about how underrated. Every time I hear about like Donna, they say they don't like her at all, but I love her because she is she is the best companion in New Who.
That's
Yeah,
why she's in number 1.
That's
I'm
why
not
she's
saying-
number 1.
I'm not saying she was very terrible. I mean, she was terrible, but there are ones who I like more. I mean, she was good. I liked her, but in the queue, she would be 5. I'm now revising my list. I'm taking out changing places. She's 5 now.
Wow. Okay. But why
No.
does everyone love Donna? I want everyone to say why they love Donna in their own way.
I love Donna because she's funny. She's like, she's not like in love with the Doctor or something. She like him as a friend.
Yes.
She's like a
Yeah.
really good buddy. I mean, really a buddy. I mean, they're like really funny. Like really funny. They have a really funny relationship, and I like this so much. Really, I love this.
Yes,
why I
I
love-
like that part too. Just
This
because
is-
of that, she's 5.
I like that she called him Spaceman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that she called him
Yeah.
Spaceman. It was so funny to me. And it was I like also when it was like the last episode. She was actually like technically there, and she said something Spaceman. And then he said back, well, it wasn't him. It was like his humanish version of him. And then he called him Earth Girl. I was just like, oh, I'm done.
Yes.
I was
Oh my
done.
god.
I cracked.
Yeah.
I was done. That was my favorite. Oh my goodness. Because
Yes,
Donna
it
was
was-
just like, she was basically at the moment the Doctor. She was exactly like him, and it was just like them colliding like at every turn, and that's what made me like her.
Yeah, that's eventually the reason.
She was sassy, and that's me. I'm sassy.
Yeah, sassy.
What about you, Ethan? Why do you like her?
Well, before I say why I like her, I just want to say that I didn't like her in The Runaway Bride.
No one liked her, honey. It's okay.
Yeah,
No one
okay.
liked her,
So, but one thing I liked about her is because, and Mimi said this as well, how the Doctor and her had this really good friendship. It wasn't this stupid romance that the last two had done. It was just, look at these two, they're best friends. And they're really close, and you can tell because Catherine Tate and David Tennant just have a really good chemistry.
Yeah.
But also, one thing I love is most of the time she looks like she wants to slap someone in the face.
Yes, it's me. That's why I like her, because she was exactly like me.
Oh god.
But my favourite scene of her, and I just think this really establishes her character really well, it's in Partners in Crime when she's sitting in her kitchen and you have her mum talking and fading here and there, and I just really like that because it told you who she was. It just told you that she's doesn't feel important. She feels as if life's just passing her by and she's not doing anything.
Yeah.
So when she met the Doctor, it all changed.
And she's like, oh my god, I've been looking for you, bro. Let's go on adventures.
No, but I just love how the more adventures she had, she became nicer. She used to think the world was this horrible place, and she used to be really irritating. But in the end, she was warm. She was friendly. She thought she saw the world, and she saw it was a good place. And that's why I
made me I understand. Yeah, and the part that also was kind of made me like her was when, even though it was like one of the saddest moments to me, and I was like crying. I was like bawling, crying. That part was sad to me. Was when she had like all of this knowledge and stuff. Remember when she was going, when they basically told her like she had to go. Basically, when she was leaving, she had like all of this knowledge.
Had to wipe her memory.
Yeah.
Had to wipe her memory.
Yeah.
At least she didn't die.
Yeah, I was actually about to talk about that as well, because the reason I really like that is because so during the series she had changed as a character to be this warm person, all that. When they wiped her memory, all that's gone. She's now that irritating person again. Like she was that fairly narrow-minded person again, because you know what she can be. You know she can be brilliant and amazing, but now she's not, and that just.
Oh no.
She had so much. She had she had all this stuff. She had like all this knowledge and everything, and it was just so. It was when she knew everything. She was like the happiest because she's like, oh my god, I'm smart. I have all of this. I can do so much with this. I can do so much with. And it was like when they finally got to the part where I have to write your memory. I can't. You're gonna die if you have all of this stuff in you. Like, I'm sorry. It broke my heart.
One moment I love from that episode is when the Doctor's talking to her mum, because her mum's not been the best mother, to be honest, from what you see of her. And she says to the Doctor, she's my daughter and I love her, or something like that. And the Doctor says, well, maybe you should tell her that every once in a while.
Yes.
Oh my god, yes. That was... Oh. I'm crying.
That made I understand, bro. I understand. That made me. That was sad. That was like the best moment. I was just like, thank you. You had that moment where you're like, thank you.
Yes.
And you keep on talking about how bad she's, how much she needs to get with somebody and everything like that. I'm just like, are you serious? Like, just lay off, back off.
Mind you, one episode I loved her in as well, actually, was Turn Left. I just really like her. To me, because it was an episode all about her, and it just showed off how good an actor Catherine Tate is. Yeah. Because I didn't really like her before this. But I don't know why, I just really like that episode. Turn Left. Don't know why.
What other episode? My favorite episode with her. I think it was Partners in Crime. It was Partners in Crime because it was it was Partners in Crime and it was another one.
For me, it was just Partners in Crime. Really,
I like Partners in Crime because the favorite part is when they reunited at like the office.
Oh yeah, in the window.
In the window, and they're just like, "Oh my god!"
Like,
it's
what
you!"
are you doing here?
Yeah, it's
And
like,
he's like mouthing to her.
and then like at the end, it was just the lady was like, "Do y'all want to?"
We interrupting you?
Yeah.
You want to finish? Like, oh no, we gotta run now.
Run.
Run.
Oh, that's
It was after
beautiful.
that. Then it was Pompeii. Was it Pompeii after that?
Yes, I think. Yeah.
I also like
Was
the
it?
one, and everyone's gonna hate me for saying this, and I really don't care. Is the Agatha Christie one?
I
And
like
everyone
that.
hates that. Everyone hates the episode.
Why?
I don't know why, but I love the episode. I like the episode where she kissed him, and he was so flustered by it. He was not even like he enjoyed it. He was just confused with the whole situation.
Yeah.
Oh, is that when he's like poisoned and they're in the kitchen and get? Oh, I love.
Yeah.
My favorite about that was I was miming salt. I need something salty, and she's like, "How about this?" And Dot's like, "Salt," and Dot's like, "No, that's too salty." And she's like, "Oh."
Oh,
I like that episode because who wrote that episode? It's not Stephen Moffat, is it?
No.
Yeah, no, it can't be. Because if Stephen Moffat would do that, he would do something like really Sherlock, and it would be really annoying.
Hey, Sherlock is good.
No,
Sherlock.
Sherlock's good, but Sherlock themed Doctor Who is not. I mean, it could be, but it must be really attentioned, really care. It needs care so much. So it's hard to make. It's hard to make really Sherlock, Doctor Who something. It's complicated.
I don't know. I feel like that every show has their own universe, and if they were in the same universe, it would kind of not make sense because their events would have to work in that universe.
I mean,
Anyway.
It's basically, basically what I
yes.
mean, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah. No. When
Because Sherlock
Yeah.
is set in
True.
London.
Certainly right.
Yeah, because Sherlock is set in London, and if that happened, then all the things every Christmas there'd be some weird stuff.
Yeah.
And unless that whole group is oblivious to the outside world,
And actually,
their
I'm
Christmas
just
episode.
in an episode.
I'm just imagining Sherlock and like battling Moriarty on a big spaceship.
And you just both look up like, what is this?
Yeah.
It's like in the Christmas Invasion when all those people with that certain blood type go on the roof. I feel like Sherlock did that.
There were an episode in which Doctor disguised as Sherlock. So universe just collapsed. I mean, and it was Victorian London. Yes, Victorian London and Sherlock. Wouldn't make sense in both universe.
Yeah. Well, like if you want to really like dive deep and go into the deep part of the pool and talk about universes, I can do that. Like, if
What
you wanna-
crossover would we like to see? What crossover, huh?
that would make sense.
It just what would we like to see? It can make no sense or can't. Just what one would we like to see?
Because, like, when I think of crossovers, like I think of a crossover and I'm thinking like it has to match up. The two settings have to match up in a way where if that event happens in that universe, I can see that. Because, like, for example, if Doctor Who and Sherlock did a crossover, that would make absolutely no sense, like I said before, because that scene where they're in like the Christmas, and that's what is that one? I know it's like my favorite episode. It's the one where Irene Adler's in it, and they're in the Christmas party, and if you think about it in that time, it's just like, if they're at Christmas, usually things happen at Christmas. That means someone should say things about, there should be something on the TV that says, "Hey, big spaceship coming to us. You guys should hide." I don't know. It's just my opinion. I'm just like I'm very strict when it comes to two things: ships and universes.
10 rows. I don't like that.
What?
I don't like the ship 10 rows when you just talk about ships. Everyone ships 10 rows, and I was like, no, why? Why are you doing this?
That's not a
You
ship.
know what I mean?
It's canon.
No, it's a kind of ship. Did you saw the fan arts and fan fiction and some stuff?
But still, like that's like the one ship I don't count as a ship because it's actually canon. Like they were technically together, but they weren't together. So
You know, the only ship that's real canon is him and River.
yeah,
really.
that too.
Even though.
Although, what about the ones with like the Doctor and Clara? I don't get where they get that from.
I don't get that one either.
I don't like it when they ship.
She was more of a mother to him than like a lovey-dovey person.
No, she was his carer.
Yeah.
His
Like,
carer. She cares, so he doesn't have to.
Like.
Oh yeah. What were you gonna say, Mimi? Mimi, you have to speak more. Even though we put you on the spot, you haven't speak. You don't speak.
What? Yeah, I had. Sorry, I had something nearby the podcast. I was sorry. I was chatting.
You can say it.
I was so sorry. What should I say? What should I say to that?
I don't know. I mean, if you want to, we can dive into that pool too, because that's one I really do not like. Is Doctor Who ships? It's one of my top things that I dislike about Tumblr and humanity. It's Doctor Who ships.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right. Well, I don't like the ships. I said it. Like
When they
10
ship
rows.
Amy and River, I hate that ship with a passion because I hate incest.
Why did they do that? I don't understand. I don't understand Clara and Peter Capaldi. Like I don't know. What is this? I don't understand it. Really.
That's just
I
disgusting.
really don't get. Yeah, that's disgusting, and I don't like it.
Back to Clara. Speaking of Peter Capaldi and Clara, the 12th Doctor and Clara. My favorite moment for Clara was when the first episode. They the 12th Doctor came in and she was like speaking to I'm gonna be mean because I don't know her name. That lizard lady. Like Valisra? Vastra?
Vestra. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. When she was speaking to her, that was my best moment for Clara. And after that, it was just meh.
My favorite Clara moment was when she just sitting in the cafe and she talking to the 11th Doctor and she just doing stuff on the computer, but it was weird. But I liked it because it was like he talking to her like, do you not doing this with the young thing or something? And she was like, she just looked at him and he was like, oh yeah, right. You don't like it, right? You just it is a good one. Like I like this scene. I just like only this episode of Clara. The other episodes are really weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. You want to talk about Classic Who, or you want to talk about your top 5 Classic people, or you just want to talk about our favorite people? Because I think everyone already knows what the top one is, so...
One is...
I see Sarah Jane Smith, but, you know...
Yeah, yes.
That's, like,
Hey.
everyone's favorite, so...
I mean, Sarah Jane Smith.
Like, that's everyone's favorite companion from Classic Who, anyways.
I was
I
gonna
could
say
guess that, really.
Sarah Jane Smith and Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart.
Yes! He was my second person.
K9.
Was my third, because he's awesome. He's cool.
Yes, my third is K9 as well. Then, I think Jamie McCrimmon.
Can we talk about how K9 came back? I didn't understand that. I just didn't, like...
K9 came back because of Sarah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because she... Oh, yeah. But that's also my favorite. That's also one of my favorite moments of Billy Pipe of Rose when she was fighting with Sarah Jane.
Suddenly.
And then and they just burst out in laughter. And the
Yeah.
guy comes in, it's like, it's like, stop it, why are you laughing? And they continue to laugh. And he just looks so confused. He's like, are they talking about me? I think they're talking about me. They're especially talking about me. And he's like, stop it. And he looks like so helpless. Where's Ethan?
I'm here.
Why aren't you speaking?
Because I'm letting you speak. It's polite. I don't really like Sarah Jane, to be honest. I know it seems like blasphemy for a lot of Doctor Who fans, but she sort of just became the standard screaming companion towards the end, in my opinion. Like, she was good at the beginning because she was this proper independent journalist who really wanted to know things. But then she sort of lost that, in my opinion.
Yes, in a way.
My
I
top three are probably third. I would have Ace. I like Ace. He's brilliant.
Yes, and it was following Ace in my list. Following by Ace.
A Dalek with a bat. That's my favorite part. I'm just saying.
That's brilliant. Second, I would have Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart, just because he's cool. And in first, this is a bit weird for a lot of people. I would have Liz Shaw. It's different. I just really like her. I really liked her in season 7 because that's my favourite season. But I just love how she's intelligent. She knows what she's talking about. She can do things. And I also because she had some really good episodes as well, and her and John Pert, the third Doctor, have a really good chemistry.
She was the blonde-haired girl, right?
Yeah, the third.
Yeah, I liked her.
The third Doctor's first companion.
Yeah, I remember. I'm trying to remember who she was, and I recognize the name. Yeah, you're cool. Caroline. With that one. She was cool.
What was that? Caroline John.
What was the actor's name? Yeah,
Caroline.
Let me look it up. I've got Google.
Okay. You know, Google's everyone's best friend.
So well, yeah.
And Unit Civil Agent Elizabeth Liz Shaw.
Yeah, Caroline John. That's it.
Yes.
Caroline John was cool.
No, actually, that was not weird.
Who is your least favorite companion in New Who?
I would say Clara, but she was okay. So
she was okay at times, and Amy okay at times.
I really hate her at the end. I just saying, I really hate Clara at the end. I don't like.
I just think my overall, like my least favorite companion, the one I hate the most is Rose. Even though I dislike Mickey, I think I just hate Rose more. You know? Because she's just.
I mean, at least Mickey just hangs around with himself.
You know, at least Mickey has
Doesn't
like,
it?
no character. Like,
Yes.
So I don't count him as a character. But Rose,
Actually,
I hate her. 'Cause-
Mickey's character development was really bad too.
Mhm.
I mean, his defended behaviors. Then Doomsday, he was shooting at the Cybermen. Ridiculous. I liked. Agree.
I don't know. I just really like this dislike. I just really dislike Rose. I think, you know how you hate somebody with passion. I'm like that with Rose. I don't know.
I
just don't like that Rose was just like the first season she was awesome and I'm okay with that. I was okay with her Rose. And then Rose second season was just like, oh my gosh, I have a boyfriend now. And I'm just like, no, back off. He's no one's.
Actually, did you know? Actually, I found this out recently. If in series 1, if Christopher Eccleston decided not to leave, he would Russell T Davies would have actually wrote it so Rose died.
Are you serious?
So, apparently, that's what I've heard. So, but because Eccleston said I'm leaving, he wrote it so the Doctor sacrificed himself to save her.
That makes no sense. Just let her die.
Great.
Then I would have been actually.
Well, mind you, that doesn't really make sense. That's actually just because in that episode, the Doctor says, "You will die, your mind will burn," and all that. Yeah, it kills him, but he's only absorbed it for like 10 seconds. Yet she had, absorbed the power of the TARDIS for ages.
In the show.
Yeah, and she didn't die. It's like, doesn't really add up.
You could have died. I would have been so sad if she left you. I would have been like, we could have had so much more with her, and then we sat more with her, and it was just like. The saddest part about her being in second season was when they technically parted ways. And it was just like so sad to see his face. Be like, oh my god, no, my friend. And I'm just like, I felt bad for him, not for her. I was like, you can go, but I was like, he was in love. And I was just, and then afterwards I look back on it, I'm just like,
I watched a really funny video on how it should have ended, the YouTube channel.
Yes.
And it had that.
I saw that.
It was so funny.
Yeah.
That was really funny.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I am extremely tired.
So, moving on to
I think
something.
What do we have? We don't have anything else technically. We've been on for an hour.
Anyone who interests
We really haven't.
with
Oh wait, we have people commenting. I'm so sorry that we haven't read the chat. Donna is the first companion from the modern Doctor Who with a unique personality. She didn't depend always on the Doctor. From Ricardo Alexandria, that's a long name.
yes, Ricardo Alexandra Firmino de Mello. Thank you for your comment.
Actually, that is pretty true. That is
Yes,
pretty true.
he's right. Yes, it is a critter to
We can
like any
you know what
companion.
Yeah, you know what we'll do?
Yes.
Why can I not get the chat up? That's annoying.
We will take comments.
Oh,
Oh,
wow, there's a lot of comments.
God. Yeah, the first like 20 comments are from my friends, so don't mind them.
Okay.
I'm reading this. I'm reading this. I say hello. And he's hey, Ethan Bradbury. I think he's talking about you, Ethan.
Oh
I
boy.
think it's like what you feel. That's so
As-
mean. Oh, it's mean, little bird. Let's read the chat. I'm gonna read the chat now.
Alright.
And
just-
it was just like, cause Elliot.
Elliot. Elliot does the biggest, yeah.
Okay. My question is, what was your view on the doctor's daughter? Y'all can say your. Y'all can say yours.
I think this silence says our opinion.
It's kind of.
Yes.
I like Jenny. Did anyone else like Jenny? Oh,
Not really.
I like Jenny. I thought she was pretty cool.
She
But at
was
the same
pretty.
But at the same time, I felt as if they were just copying the doctor and trying to do to their best ability to copy the doctor. But I still like Jenny. Like, no. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my corner. I'll go back to my corner.
And cry silently.
I'll cry silently. Tear. I'll stay there. What other one episode characters do you guys like or dislike?
Can you call Wilfred Mott a one episode companion? No, I don't dislike him. I like him. In case you said dislike, but he's sort of a one episode companion.
What episode was he?
But
from?
still, well, he was sort of a one episode. He was in. He sort of just appears every so often. The episode that was really his, I think, was End of Time because he had a lot more to do in that.
I mean, if we sum all the scenes
But what was his character?
he showed,
Like Faye's character.
He was just such. I just thought he was a really sweet, like, old man. Like, he's like your perfect granddad.
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
I just really like that. He's so nice.
I think he was one of my favorite ones. That, like, he was really cool. He was really cool and he was helpful in the end. He actually did some stuff. He wasn't just there. I liked Astrid. Again.
But yeah, she was alright for the episode she was in.
Ooh, from Kitty Chan. What is your favorite TARDIS design? I mean, there's only one.
Yeah,
Technically.
organic designs have some aspects to like, and the new metallic design have some. I don't know. It's like, I mean,
interior-wise, I liked the 11th Doctors. Interior-wise. And also the 7th Doctor in the Doctor Who movie. Like that one.
I love that.
yes.
I love that. So I absolutely. Oh, that's like. I just love that whole, like, all the clocks and all this sort of
They had a bookshelf.
I mean,
shelves. It's so.
I mean, it
And
was
that
a
pot of
real,
jelly babies.
real house tension in it.
I
It's
loved it
good.
because it was like a home. I was like, you know what? They should bring it back. They need to. That's like the one thing they must bring back.
I think that's one of the reasons why I like Capaldi's current one. Because you've still got, like, those bookshelves, his chalkboards, and his.
Yes.
That's,
I mean, the main concept of a house, I mean, TARDIS is a house of doctors. Is the way at Rex house, I think.
Yeah.
For me, it is like that.
Come on, you can ask more questions so we can talk about things. I want to have this at least an hour, guys. Come on. Come on, we need to use our fans. We need to use our fans. Come on, guys.
Oh, free watching.
One inspiring number.
Then the 3 people can talk to us. So we're not alone. Come on, guys. I like Kitty Chan's thing. And then we have someone who found us, Elliot. That guy, he found himself off of the movie in Amino. Because I was not gonna pronounce his name.
I just ask Mark to put it on the top, and he done it. So I just posted that we just eventually get some views.
He done it, then after 5 minutes he just withdrew it. I think it's... I don't know.
He also supports.
I don't know. What should I ask? Kitty-chan. No, you don't have to ask it to Kitty-chan. You just be with us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's cool.
Kitty-chan is, we're gonna have like listeners of the day, and Kitty-chan is our listener of the day, guys. Applaud her. Kitty-chan. Kitty-chan. Woo!
There we go.
Thank you. Because we have nothing to talk about, and this is what happens when you're live.
At least we're not trying to do the news again.
I will attempt the news.
Don't do it.
The news, I think, is the best part of this podcast.
Is it not why the Dalek guy just talk any time we just try to, he just was like, he find another thing to discuss, and he was like, oh no, wait, I have some that we can talk about. We can talk about
you know
news.
who we need, right? We need Glass.
No.
Yeah,
Maybe we should explain where two of our previous cast members have gone.
Okay, so Class is on vacation.
Yeah, they send us a.
And
The Dalek
I
has
think
been.
Mimi should explain what happened to Dalek.
Yes.
what I should explain.
What happened to the Dalek? Did you kill it, or did you what did you do?
I don't know what happened with him. He just
Vanished.
and then implode, I guess.
He-
Just silent implode.
Mhm.
Mate.
I guess. I don't know what happened to him.
He-
Basically, we're never going to see him again. So.
That sounded so mean, but I understand where you're coming from.
And if he's listening, hello, we still like you.
We do like you. We actually
Yeah.
do. I'm gonna make
just-
him moderator. And make that's it. There you go. Now Muhammad's moderator, and if any of y'all go into the chat, you are also moderator. So Class, Mimi, okay. So we have 5 people,
I'm moderating.
including myself. We have Mimi, say hello.
Hey, what's up?
Yay!
We have Ethan.
Hey,
We have Muhammad.
What's up, losers? That was really...
Okay. And we have Class,
And-
but he's not here today.
Boo.
Why?
Mm.
Why are you booing Class? Only I can boo him. Only I can be mean to him.
No, we don't be mean to him, please.
I think it's just me. I think it's honestly just me who's mean to him.
That's one of the best
What?
parts of the podcast.
Well, he's equally mean to me, okay?
But he's
We're mean to each other.
What did he call you?
We don't
What did he
discuss
call you
it.
again?
We don't discuss that. We don't discuss it. No. Ethan, you okay?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think, have we got anything to talk about now?
I really don't. I want to end it, but I like talking.
I can tell.
Anyone who loves Doctor Who musics.
That's it, guys.
Oh my
for
God.
Today, sadly. It was fun, actually. I really liked this. It was nice. And next week, hopefully, we'll have class back, and we'll actually have a proper conversation where he can actually put in his input, and we won't just cripple into a depressing silence. Yay! So bye. Everyone say goodbye. So wait, we have Kitty Chan saying one more thing. I love chemical between you. I like the chemical between you.
Chemistry. I think mean chemistry.
Chemistry.
Between whom? Between
Us.
whom, kitty dog? Who? Who's typing? Someone is furiously typing. All of you. Aw, thank you.
So-
That's something nice to spend it on. All of us. Yay, thank you. Well, guys.
Sorry, it was me.
See you in the next podcast, guys, and we'll do it live again, like always. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.